He does not just want obedience. He wants the debt that obedience creates.
The sky is warning us. I always prefer warnings to surprises.
Her body knows hardship, but her mind keeps choosing it anyway.
If the crew sees doubt in me, the sea will use it. The chieftain hears of the voyage in fragments, and each fragment feels like a challenge.
Chief, the voyage, it encountered...
A rope can tell you if a crew is steady. It tightens differently when men are lying.
Don't let the ship convince you it owns us.
She keeps watch because someone must, and because she knows the price of sleeping too soon.
I'm not built for peace. I'm built for the next problem. He always sees the return before the leaving has ended. Brotherhood is not the absence of fatigue. It is the refusal to let fatigue split the line. A feast ends, but power stays hungry.
If the sea stops punishing us, I almost don't trust it.
He begins to look less like a man chasing an edge, and more like one learning to hold a line.
Discord always comes back to the one who thinks he can command it.
We keep each other upright, without asking for thanks.
He hates nothing more than loyalty that did not pass through his hands first.
Every journey changes when land appears, because land means choices, and choices mean blame.
The chieftain measures every rumor like a rival measure of power. Land means the story is about to get messy. That's when it gets honest.
The problem with betrayal is that it always looks like someone you know.
He can sense the lie before anyone speaks it aloud. Every oath can be bent if you know where the fear lives. The trickster notices the first sign of a fracture because broken things call to him.
I don't need proof yet. I only need to know I'm not imagining it.
He rules best when everyone around him believes the room is too cold to resist.
Someone came here and wanted the snow to remember them. That's never innocent.
She prepares not because she expects peace, but because she does not trust it.
That man moved like someone carrying bad news he hoped to sell. The first betrayal is often disguised as a practical decision. This isn't an accident. The snow has been spoken to.
When trust fractures, the people who care most are the first to feel the crack.
A good leader does not ask who is guilty. He asks who can be made to look it. He is the kind of man who looks more honest when the world is empty.
If the hall wants me soft, it's already too late.
A man can be betrayed long before he knows which word cut him open.
Shame is useful. It makes men easier to steer.
We walk in knowing something is wrong. That still counts as courage.
He recognizes a problem the moment she enters the frame. I know the look. That's the look men wear when they've already chosen the wrong side.
For her, betrayal is not an idea. It is a face in the room where trust used to live.
I know that feeling. It's the exact shape of a knife entering the back of the code.
The boat builder can smell when a crew is splitting before the arguments begin.
I won't shout. I'll remember.
In the moment of betrayal, he becomes the thing he always wanted to be. Useful.
I don't need to win every argument. I only need to control what survives it.
He covers signs the way other men cover shame.
We don't need permission anymore.
We need timing.
The chieftain believes the walls will keep the truth out. Some men are born to choose. Most are born to be chosen by someone else.
She leaves the hall without looking back, because the hall no longer deserves the shape of her back.
If the code is broken, we'll have to build a stronger one with our own hands.
He misjudges the one thing he cannot command. What betrayal makes a loyal heart become.
After betrayal, brotherhood becomes a decision instead of a feeling.
Now I decide what honor looks like when the hall has forgotten.
He stands not ahead of her, but with her, and that is the real turning. A rebellion is just a story told by people who have stopped asking me to approve their lives.
He smiles wider when the world starts burning, because fire makes hidden things legible.
You don't owe the hall your silence. You owe your brothers the truth.
He sees in her what he has been reaching for. Strength that does not need to dominate to be obeyed.
A woman with a following is just a threat, wearing a familiar face.
The mystic becomes a quartermaster when the code is about to be enforced with fire.
If they want a lesson in honor, we'll teach it with our steps.
He knows conflict when it leaves the room wearing discipline.
I built the ship, but this is where the real cutting starts. Wrath, in her hands, is not chaos. It is direction. I used to think bravery was a feeling. Now I know it's just not turning around.
The chieftain hears the same sound the storm does. A wall about to be tested. Close the gates! Now!
You watch my left.
I'll watch the lie in front of us.
For the first time, the wall understands that a wall can be outflanked.
This is the part where the code either lives or dies. I prefer the noisy version.
She becomes the line everyone else measures courage against.
The code isn't a speech. It's what my hands do when the room turns savage. He refuses to look smaller, even as the world around him begins to tilt. Let the smoke hide me. I've never been good at staying seen by the right people. She does not rage blindly. She chooses targets like a teacher marking errors.
If this is the price of loyalty, then pay it with me standing beside you.
I built a throne out of fear. I should have known fear would learn to climb.
Once the loyal decide to act, the old order has no room left to stand. I can feel the room choosing a new gravity, and it isn't mine.
He chooses the side that makes the story burn cleaner.
Pain isn't a warning anymore. It's just the evidence that I kept going.
He has learned that violence is not the same as strength, and that lesson changes the shape of his face.
A wall can stand for years and still be the first thing to collapse when the people decide to walk around it.
He never wanted comfort. He wanted proof that a sharp mind could outlive a strong arm.
We didn't just survive it. We became the thing the Hall had to answer to.